Why do we sleep? This seemingly simple question is actually not that simple. Humans spend nearly a third of their life asleep. Going without sleep will actually make you psychotic and eventually kill you. We now know how crucial sleeping is to the body's ability to function. However, a lot is still unknown about the purpose of sleep, and no one knows what sleep actually does. It's very clear that we are vulnerable when we are asleep. At the end of each day, we become unconscious and paralyzed. Sleep made our ancestors vulnerable to attack from wild animals, so whatever sleep does, it must be worth the risk of the brain taking itself completely offline. If you were asked, why do you actually sleep? You might answer that you sleep to recover the body from all the stress you have been through the entire day. Or someone might argue, we sleep because our brain organizes and classifies information during sleep. There can be various answers to this question, and all of them are correct to some extent, but none of them are totally solid. Reflections on why we sleep have existed since the beginning of recorded history. Some 2000 years ago, Leucippus, the first atomist, described sleep as something that happened to the body when the excretion of fine textured atoms exceeds the accretion of psychic warmth. Fanciful, right? Another famed ancient, Lucretius, thought sleep is caused by the spirit being attacked and weakened into a state of senescence by mysterious air particles. Absurd indeed. Lastly, Aristotle distinguished sleep and waking as diametrically opposed phenomena, characterized by the absence or presence of perception. Now that's on the point. He further stated sleep is induced by exhalations of ingested foods which thicken and heat the blood rising to the brain, where they are cooled before coalescing in the heart. Well, at least he was right about the brain part. Researchers now say it's clear that sleep is key to the brain's ability to reorganize itself, a feature called plasticity. To understand plasticity, we'll need to go through various stages of sleep. As the night wears on, the sleepers cycle through non-rapid eye movement sleep and rapid eye movement sleep. Non-rapid eye movement sleep is marked by slow brain waves called theta and delta waves. In contrast, the brain's electrical activity during rapid eye movement sleep looks much like it does when a person is awake, but the muscles of the body are paralyzed. So if you have ever experienced sleep paralysis, now you know who's the demon behind it. It's because you woke from rapid eye movement sleep before this paralysis ended. So again, why do we sleep? One theory has to do with sleep playing an important role in memory consolidation, a memory's ability to stick. Research suggests rapid eye movement sleep strengthens weakened neural circuit holding past memories to prepare them for future cognitive processing, in addition to filtering out unnecessary memories. So the next time you want to forget someone, just have enough sleep. Another theory is that sleep is restorative. It flushes out toxins. During sleep, the space between brain cells increases, allowing toxic proteins to be flushed out. It's possible that by removing these toxins from the brain, sleep may stave off neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. There are many other theories that try to explain why humans need sleep, and they all deserve their dedicated videos. So for now, we'll end our journey through the sleepy video with a short reminder. The age-old proverb, early to bed, early to rise, makes us, if not wealthy and wise, but definitely healthy and wise. Subscribe our channel Dynamic Self for more such videos, like, share and comment. Have a good day.